What's up? We outside. We outside. Yo, it's a beautiful day out here today. The sun is kicking. You know what I mean? It's good lighting right now. You know what I mean? It's that good lighting. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about, I don't know. Today's my anniversary. Today's my anniversary. These are the hardest days on the road. The hardest days when you're away from your family, away from your kids. I have like 3 kids. I have 3 kids. I have like 3 kids. I have like 3 kids at my and it's hard being away from them. I look at their pictures every day and looking at their baby pictures. I'm looking at how much they've grown. And a little backstory. Growing up, my dad used to work out of town. He used to work overseas to make our lives better. He went out overseas and he worked, and for a long period, I really appreciated my dad's dedication and commitment to making our family be okay. He sacrificed his time to provide, and I appreciated that so much. And I know he did it because that was the option that was given to him, and what he was able to take. And I really missed having my father around. I really missed the time we were playing basketball. We used to play basketball, and the times we used to hang out. Growing up as a kid, I didn't get a chance to go through those hard adolescent times with my dad's structure. My dad was always telling me, or instructing me over the phone and telling me I gotta listen to my mom and stuff like that, which was okay, but I missed that relationship with my dad. Right now we have a beautiful relationship. I see my dad all the time now when I can. But what I really wanted is to make sure I develop a relationship with my kids. Right now it seemed like I'm going through the same route. I'm on the road right now and trying to provide for them. We're trying to build a company, trying to build a business, and there's sacrifices that have to be made. But one thing I know is that I have to make sure I find a way to not only provide for my family, but to be there for my family also at all times. But yeah, speaking of that, it's hard on the road. It's a difficult thing to focus on. Oh, that light's bad. It's a difficult thing. Let me go the other way. Yeah, look at that light. The light's sexy, right? It's hard mentally on the road to keep your mind straight because there's so many things that go on the road, and your mind can go so left field, and you get depressed, you get lonely, and it's crazy when you're on the road and you're in that truck and you're in that little 1-bedroom apartment in that truck, and the walls get really closed in. You get really claustrophobic after a couple of weeks being on the road and not being able to fully reset. So I really know how hard it is. And for relationships, it is super hard to like really grow and develop your relationship properly being on the road. One thing I'm so grateful for is having my wife and the person that she is, and supporting me in every step of the way. We've had a lot of startup companies that we've started up. My wife does event design. She designs weddings, birthday parties, any kind of party that you need decorated or designed or need decor. My wife does that. We have a t-shirt printing company, or we just try to print um, t-shirts. We customize t-shirt printing. We do masks. My wife also makes masks, but we don't do that much anymore because COVID is gone. Not really, but people are not buying the masks that they used to buy because now it's in the stores for like $5 for a pack of 30. But she still does custom design masks, and I have the personal training business. I do online training, um, and when I was in town, I did in-person training also. But now that we have this trucking company that we started, it's something that we thought would be a easy in and out. We get in, we hire a driver, and we just get it going. But it's more difficult than that because you want to get a good driver. You want to make sure that you have someone that can drive and that will protect your asset and protect your truck, and want to be on the road, because being on the road is hard. It's not easy for anybody. It's not easy for anybody, So um, um, I realize that now I have to really focus on not only getting a good driver, but making sure that I have my truck set up for a driver that can run the truck seamlessly. If he can't run the truck, he can park it, I'll come get it, whatever the case may be. But I wanted to make sure that it's running properly, everything is up to date, everything is safe, and they can do what they do. You know, I have to be cautious on who I hire. I'm more scared of hiring a driver than anything, because I don't want to have any kind of issues with anyone. You know, but I know eventually I'm gonna have to hire someone. But I want to make sure when I hire someone that everything is good. But but yeah, it takes a strain on the relationship. It takes a strain on your relationship, and you have to be on the same page. One thing that me and my wife has accomplished or tried to stays on the same page. Focus on what we need to do, and if we need to talk about something, we'll talk about it. Um, Let me tell you, no relationship is perfect. There's no perfect relationship. I'm not a perfect guy. You know, there's a lot of flaws with me also, but I have a very patient wife that loves me, and I realize that without her, without her, it doesn't make sense. You know, we are a great team. We have each other's back, and that's something you really want in a relationship. When you have each other's back, and you're able to communicate and tell each other that, yo, I love you, but you need to do this. Yo, I really care about you, but you got to focus on this. You know, it's very important to have communication with your significant other. And even on the road, you need to be able to have someone to vent to, because there's a lot of crap that happens, yo. I've listened to a lot of these truckers on the road, and they're all talking about the same thing. This right now, trucking is not the greatest. It's the loads are not really that great. They're not paying out that much, but you know, you have to really look for it, and you really have to be out there to make that money. And it might not be in your area. It might not be in where you live at. You might have to go to, like right now I'm in Pennsylvania. I've been in Pennsylvania for 3 weeks. I made a lot of money in Pennsylvania, which is where I'm at, but I'm so far away from home. And I'm planning on trying to book a load going home. But I've been looking at the loads, so I'm probably gonna book a load to go back to Orlando for a little bit, and then come back up. But yeah, it's a very hard thing to go through, and it's a very hard thing to go through alone. And when you have a good support cast, when you have someone that's in your corner, it makes it a lot easier, you know. But yeah, on birthdays, anniversaries, and different events. Like my son played football for the past couple of weeks. I've been able to come home every weekend because I've been booking loads to come home every weekend. But to make some extra money and get some extra loads, I've had to stay out past the weekend to get like weekend loads out of state. So I've had to miss my kids' sporting events, but I know that this is just for a time being. You know, my plan is, it's important to have a plan, an exit plan. My plan is not to be driving too far into 2023. You know, my plan is to have a driver, have a couple more trucks on the road, and have drivers and have people in place to run the company the way it needs to run. So I'm trying to learn the business. You know, you have to crawl before you run, and trying to learn the business to get past just a one truck authority. You know, I got to get more trucks under my authority. I got to get more vehicles, more drivers, and my plan is to grow. I don't know how to do that yet. I've been doing a lot of research. I have a lot of ideas. Been writing down a couple of game plans, a lot of put stuff in my playbook on what stuff to do and what's the next step. But it's having a team to work with. And me and my wife, I tell you, I thank God every day. I thank God every day for her. She's been my best friend. She's been my therapist. She's been my boss. Definitely, I love her. For my kids, don't know about that, but you know, she's everything to me. And I thank her 1,000 times for loving me and accepting me for the way I am, for being patient with me, for never giving up on me. No matter what I want to do, she always has my back. And that's like one of my dreams, one of my wishes of life is just to have a partner like that. And she's been everything to me, and I just thank God for that, you know. But anyway, like I said, it's my anniversary, November 4th. We got married. It was a beautiful day, a beautiful ceremony. I think about it all the time. I'm gonna put a picture of us right here, of the wedding. And it was a beautiful day. And everything that we've done in our life, every event that we've gone through, or everything we've done has been so crazy, but crazy good. You know, birthdays, parties, every event that we throw, it's just been such an amazing reel of my life. And it's been a roller coaster. I'm not saying that we don't have hard times. We've had a lot of hard times, but being able to go through these hard times with my wife and getting out through the other side has been an amazing experience. And I know no matter how many hard times we go through, it's just another hard time to run through, you know? So all relationships, they need work. You have to work on it. And if you work on it, it gets better. You know, love is an action verb. It's not something you just say. Love is something you do. And I'd like to let you know, Jahia Jeter, I love you so much. And I'm glad I decided to marry you 10 years ago. And I'm so happy you decided that you wanted to marry me. And 10 years later, I can't wait to see what's going to happen 10 years from now, you know, and 20 years from now. Blessings to all you families out there that found love. I pray you work through any problems that you have to keep it, because let me tell you, it's more precious than any object or anything you can ever acquire on this earth. When you find someone that you love and that inspires you and helps you grow and helps you build, you hang on to it with both hands tight. All right, y'all, that's it. Anniversary blog in the books. Peace. Yo, subscribe. I got so much topics that I haven't even gotten to yet when it comes to fitness, but I'm gonna get to them. I'm just posting videos. I haven't had any views yet. Y'all better put some views on these videos. I've been posting these videos and getting 0 views in the first hour. I need like 30,000 views in 1 hour, but I know it's a process. So watch me through this process. Let's grow. Peace.